TSMC is expanding to Japan. In case you don't know TSMC, it's the world's largest chip manufacturer, and it's expanding to Japan. More specifically, it will be setting up the factory in Kumamoto, which is in West Japan, in Kyushu. And the reason is that the Japanese government wants to have some local semiconductor production, mainly because of this chip shortage, global chip shortage. Basically, every country wants to make chip in their own sovereignty. Like the US also want to have their own chip making capability. So the Japanese government actually subsidized a lot of it. The whole cost of this manufacturing, the plant, it's around $8 billion US, and the Japanese government says they will support, like subsidize half of the cost, which is $4 billion US. That is massive. That's massive. So that's why they were rather to set up this new plant in Japan rather than in Taiwan, because normally they should be like doing this in Taiwan because the human resources cost is much lower in Taiwan than in Japan. So that's one thing because of the government subsidiary. And the second thing is they want to have this plants to serve their Japanese customers like Sony, Panasonic, those big electronic companies, and they may need a lot of chips, and if they can just manufacture there, they can save some cost, but not much. I guess it's more like the first reason I mentioned. So yes, about national security. Every country wants to have their own kind of semiconductor manufacturing capability, and if you consider the salary is much higher in Japan than in Taiwan, but still because it's government subsidiaries, TSMC decided to do this. Okay, so in Kumamoto, it's actually very close to where Sony is. And what kind of manufacturer, what kind of factory it will be? It's about 22 to 28 nanometer manufacturing. So this number is like the lower, the better. It's about it's actually the distance between transistors. So now TSMC's most advanced production line is 5 nanometer. So 22 to 28 is actually far behind 5 nanometer. 5 nanometer is basically what you use, what you can get from the latest iPhone, Pixel phones. They all use 5 nanometer production technology. So this is really kind of not advanced technology in Japan, but 22 to 28 is actually the most cost-effective one because it's not really advanced. So it's kind of more affordable, cost-effective, and a lot of electronics are usually using these. A lot of appliances or like car chips actually are using this, except those like cell phones, computer CPUs, GPUs. They're definitely using the most advanced one. But still, apart from those things, a lot of other ICs are actually using this kind of trunk of manufacturing technology. So there's some risk, definitely. Over the long run, the cost in this plant will be much higher than those are in Taiwan. And not to mention, one reason TSMC is so successful is because of Taiwanese the talents from Taiwan, and they know how to kind of manage those employees in Taiwan. But in Japan, there's different culture and different cost, human resources cost, and definitely maybe they will have very different turnover rate. There will be definitely risk factors for long run. For the short term, maybe it sounds good. The Japanese government actually subsidized like half of it. So, for long term, I'm really not sure because for this kind of advanced semiconductor manufacturing, stability and it's actually the crucial thing. How stable you can produce your products and how reliable your reliability is actually most important, and stability is actually they are the most important things. I definitely believe in Japan their talents can produce very stable, reliable products, but it takes time to really make each other familiar with each other, like culture-wise, corporate culture-wise, because TSMC has a very distinct corporate cultures. I guess it's very different from Japanese enterprise cultures, so they definitely need some time to match each other. It's not like we just set up the plan, the factory, and they can run very well. It's not like that. So that's my view on TSMC's expansion in Japan, and let me know what you think. It's very interesting move, and TSMC also definitely you heard of. It's already building their plant in Arizona, the US, and also they want to expand to Germany for similar reasons. Okay, so that's all for today. If you would like to receive more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.